3. Jail chaplain. 4. Inmates welfare and development officer. 5. Inmates representative. Disciplinary sanction that can be imposed on inmates. Inmates are human beings and still entitled to human rights, except for those rights being limited or deprived as a consequence of definition of imprisonment. However, discipline is an important element of correction, hence, imposition of disciplinary sanctions by the disciplinary board is allowed, but only upon observance of procedural due process. 1. Reprimand. 2. Temporary or permanent cancellation of some or all recreational privilege. 3. Cancellation of visiting privilege. 4. Extra fatigue duty. 5. Close confinement in a separate cell which shall not exceed 7 days in any calendar month, provided that the punishment shall be imposed only in the case of an intolerable inmate when other disciplinary measures had been proven effective. 6. Forfeiture is good conduct allowance to be earned for the month and subsequent month depending upon the gravity of the offense. Treatment of inmates with special needs. As the general rule, inmates with special needs should not be held in jail with other regular inmates. However, given the reality of budget constraints, increasing inmate population, insufficient facilities, and inadequately equipped detention homes, wardens and jail officers shall endeavor to provide the best arrangement they can for such inmate in keeping with the rule. It is assumed that inmates has been properly evaluated and classified for his purpose. Female. A. The women's quarters should be fully separated from the maid quarters. B. All handling and supervision of female offender or detainees must be done by female jail staff. C. In larger jails, services may be provided by a resident matron who shall keep keys to the women's quarter and should be able at any time. D. No male offender shall be allowed to enter the women's quarters. E. Only works suitable to their age and physical condition should be assigned for female inmate. Notes: there shall be a special accommodation for all prenatal care and treatment. Arrangement shall be made whenever practicable for child to be born in jail. This fact shall not be stated in the birth certificate. Where nursing infant that allowed to remain in the institution with their mothers, provision shall be made from nursery staff by the qualified persons, where the infants shall be placed when they are not in the care of their mother. The inmate mother has the right to be with their children inside the institution until the child's first year birth. Drug user dependence. A. Inmate found to be drug dependent shall be segregated from other offenders, especially during the withdrawal period. B. Close supervision of inmates should be maintained to prevent attempts to commit suicide for self-mutilation. C. Only a qualified physician shall prescribe sedative stimulant deemed necessary for the inmate's treatment. D. Appropriate measures should be taken to enable inmates to follow strictly the jail physician's advice regarding diet and other medical intervention treatment during the withdrawal period. And E. Conduct a regular search of the inmate's quarter and maintain constant alertness to prevent the smuggling and narcotics and other dangerous drugs. Alcoholics. A. Alcoholics should be placed in a comfortable quarter separate from other offenders and maintain close supervision to guard against suicide attempt. P. Any symptoms of abnormal behavior among offender should be reported to jail physician. C. Close supervision should be maintained to guard against the smuggling or liquor and other intoxicating drinks to product containing alcohol. Mentally ill. A. The mentally ill should be under the close supervision of jail physician. B. The mentally ill should be placed in the individual cells and specially restrained rooms provided for violent cases. C. Close supervision should be maintained to guard against suicide attempt or violent attacks on others. D. The mentally ill should be transferred to mental institution for proper physician psychiatric treatment. Sex deviates. The homosexual should be segregated immediately to prevent them from influencing other offenders or being maltreated or abused by other inmates. And B. The other sex debates likewise should be separated from other inmates for closer supervision and control. Chapter 5. Commitment, Reception, and Treatment of Inmates in Jails. Escape-prone inmates. A. The escape-prone inmates should be held in the most secured quarters, preferably in single cells. B. Their conduct should be closely supervised, their action observed during and after visiting hours. C. The quarters should be searched frequently and subject to the frequent strip search. D. Their telephone calls should be restricted and its use should be allowed only if the monitor on an extension. Suicidal inmates. A. The suicide risk prisoner detainees should be given close and contact supervision. B. Search their quarters and premises for tools, material that can be used for suicide. And C. They should be subjected to frequent strip search. The handicapped, aged, and infirm. A.